Good morning, everybody. You are listening to K4CO right now. We are breaking in for a special interview. We got Colorado's own Scotty Allen with us. How's it going, Scotty?
Good. How you doing today, Josh?
Doing very well, doing well. And we also have joining us from a long way away, Australia, we got Shaun Lennon. How's it going, Shaun?
Very well, thank you. How are you guys?
Doing great, doing great. Thank you very much for joining. We actually have Shaun here on Zoom, tapped into the radio, so later on when we upload this interview on YouTube, you'll be able to see Shaun. Right now, of course, it's radio, so won't be able to hear anything. And Scotty Allen's got Shaun Lennon's T-shirt that he's wearing in the studio right now, and Shaun Lennon has Scotty Allen's T-shirt. And
that's right.
Wearing
Represent.
There you go, exactly. All right. And, yeah, Scotty, you brought in some T-shirts for us, too, at K4CO. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the ones you guys gave me, too. So
yeah,
it's great. I love getting T-shirts.
No problem. So, yeah, let's just kind of start off. I want to go with, Scotty, we've had you on the radio before. I want to hear a little bit from Shaun right now. Shaun, how did you and Scotty kind of meet up and start collaborating with music?
Yeah, so we met on like a online indie artist community, I guess, called Slaps. That's right. Yeah, so that encourages you to comment on each other's music, help each other out and stuff. So we started talking there, and then I kind of moved over to Facebook. We always talked about collaborating, sharing lyrics, and helping each other out. Yeah, that's where it all started on that online thing.
How long ago was that?
I want to say that was, maybe even mid to late October, to be honest, because I released my first stuff in September.
Yeah, so did I.
So it wouldn't have been long after that.
Yep.
Yeah, so what are we now, babe? That's like, 8 months, is it?
Yeah.
Time goes by fast, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. When did you start writing music, Shaun? When did you start getting the music bug in your ear?
I've been doing it for a long time. I've been playing guitar since I was 12 in bands in high school. Then writing some songs, even I think the one you're about to play actually when I was 20. So that was 8 years ago, maybe even longer. Maybe I was 19. But then when it became actually feasible to record decently myself and be able to put on I never thought you could put stuff on Spotify. When I figured that out, that was only about a year ago, and then by the time I got everything together, first started releasing in September last year.
Nice. So you're actually kind of new at the putting songs out there.
Yeah, as far as putting them on there, I've been writing them for ages, forever it feels like. But yeah, as far as chucking them out there for everyone, it's only been, since September.
Very nice, very nice. So you and Scotty kind of go back and forth, sending music back and forth to each other, writing lyrics, deciding what's in the music. Which is awesome. We can do that. Technology is a great thing these days. It can also be
as we found out.
Yeah, as we found out before this interview, we had some ghosts in the machine. You know what? Let's get. I wanted to play one of your songs first before we kind of start on, and then we'll kind of get into the collaboration of you two. Mm-hmm. We have a song of yours that we have in our rotation right now called "Moonshine Blind," and that is featuring East Virginia Studios. Tell us a little bit about that song.
Yeah, so this is one of the songs that I wrote when I was 19, 20, and just been holding on to for a long time, liked the melody and everything, never forgot it. And then, East Virginia Studios, he's an amazing person. We also met him on the Slaps, I believe, right, Scotty? And we all ended up in a Facebook group. He hit me up like, do you want to collaborate? And I had this song, Moonshine Blind, and he does a lot of he's got songs like Nashville. He does a lot of that Americana style. I was like, Moonshine might be perfect for that, for him. So it might sort of fit his style as well. So sent it to him. He loved it. So he's done all the music, the mixing, everything except the voice and the lyrics. That's him. So I love this song, and I think he's done a top job on it.
Yeah, and today, believe it or not, ironically, is National Moonshine Day.
No way.
Yeah, so
Wow, there's a National Moonshine Day now.
Are you guys all out in the streets just drinking moonshine?
Oh yeah, it's crazy, man. You should be here.
there's like 5 or 6 national days every day. It's kind of ridiculous, but
Yeah.
hopefully you have a little moonshine in that cup there, Shaun.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to.
Wish we
Top
had
it up.
some right here, but
It's all over the place.
right, exactly. All right, we're gonna play this real quick, and we'll be right back, everybody. Here is Shaun Lennon featuring East Virginia Studios with Moonshine Blind.
I've been gone and heard the world through many tongues. I could tell you tales, but not today. They're not worth hearing anyway. Oh, one more day, one more year older. Drown myself in barley soda. Look to her, she looks away. There's nothing left for her to say. Oh, moon, shine light, the truth I'll find. You're too kind to love me when I'm shine blind. Photographs of us together back before we said forever. Simpler times and brighter dreams. The grass back then, it seemed so green. Well, nowadays greens turn to gray, 'cause life always gets in the way. Time goes slow, but with such speed, and you're left with what's left of me. Oh, moon, shine light, the truth I'll find. You're too kind. Love me when I'm shine blind. Yeah, you're too kind. Love me when I'm shine blind.
Shaun Lennon, right there. We're featuring East Virginia Studios, who I'll just say Mr. Carr right now, Carr, unless I can say Dwight. Well,
I don't know.
Dwight won't mind.
Right, that was Moonshine Blind, and I love the sound. Very beautiful, very sultry, which is very, very chill. So,
Thank you.
and I got to ask real quick: the toilets flush differently in Australia, right? They go
I
counterclockwise.
feel like mine just kind of flushes in on itself. I don't know how you. I don't
the
spend
first
that
thing.
too long looking at it.
Right.
But yeah, people say that.
Yeah, just send me a video of it so we can know. Don't do that.
Get some blue dye in it so we can see what it's doing. There.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, so you sing, Shaun, you sing, you play, just guitar, or what other instruments?
Oh, I can kind of do a bit of piano. I'd do drums if I had them. Keep a bit of a beat. Yeah, I like to fool around on lots of different stuff. Guitar, what I actually play, yeah, probably just guitar. Really.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
And Scotty, you're pretty much guitar, right?
Guitar, keyboard,
Keyboards.
all the keyboards you hear me on my
Yeah,
phone.
Scotty's pretty good on the keys, that's sure.
I do play the drums. I just don't have anywhere to put any right now. So
Right, gotcha.
I'm just using the iMac for those right now.
So, Scotty, tell us off just like kind of the process when it comes to, you know, a song. I mean, and you guys collaborate right now, but is there any type of order to the madness of, you know, who plays the music, who comes up with the lyrics? Is it all just random for you guys?
I guess random is the answer, wouldn't you say, Shaun? I mean, sometimes he'll have lyrics, like that's what the Beg You for Mercy was. Shaun just had lyrics and put them in the group and said, hey, these just fell in my head this morning. If somebody wants them, take them. And I got them. And then I just put them to some music that I have, so I don't even know if I count that as a collaboration, but I gave him credit. So
Right.
he's getting his whatever, if he gets any money off of it. But then sometimes, you know, like with getting old, you know, Shaun was like, hey, I got this idea, and he sent me a complete file, and he kind of hummed the guitar solo, you know, like I was telling you last time. And then so you want me to do this part? Okay, and then I deleted his part, sang over it, sent it to him. How do you like that? Oh, that's good. Try to sing it more like Santa Claus or whatever the example is, you know. Okay, here, send me at least 3 files, 3 tries. Okay, I'm going to bed. That way during the day, he's doing that. Then he sends it to me, and I do mine when he's in bed. So we try to send each other enough work also.
Yeah, with the time differences, you guys are
14 hours.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, it's probably kind of rare when you guys are working kind of together at the same time, right?
Usually,
It's literally when I'm sitting in bed with my wife at night that I'm like texting in the most, and she's just there like, this is a joke.
and
Your wife must love you for that.
and I'm getting ready for work when that's happening. So
Right. Gotcha.
That's crazy.
Oh, that is.
he's my future boy.
Yeah.
And you guys,
the
so
future.
you guys have a lot of songs kind of in the pipe right now that you're just working. So you guys just kind of release songs at a time.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Go ahead, Shaun.
Yeah. Definitely found that works better for the, what would you call them, online, you know, Spotify, YouTube music. Singles easier to manage, and
Plus, they
songs
also
don't get missed, you know. If you release an album, you can have or an EP. I've never released an album, but EP, the 3rd track's amazing, but it just gets missed, just gets lost in the mix of everything.
Yep, harder to market too.
Exactly. Shaun, you're probably too young to remember just like the albums coming out, all the album artwork, the lyrics in
The way
there.
they smelled.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shaun, you're nice and young, and then we got, you know, Scotty and myself over here. So you were talking about the song "Getting Old." It's actually one of my favorites. So, Shaun, you started writing that, correct?
Yeah, well, it kind of started with a conversation with Scotty. I was just talking, and he was already talking about his health problems and stuff, you know, and then he said something, and he forgot, and he already said it. And I said, "Oh yeah, you said that." He's like, "Oh man, I forgot. I'm getting old." and then he's like, "Oh, is that the title of our next collaboration?" This is weird now, right? And I just kind of laughed. I was like, "It does sound like a song title, doesn't it?" And he's like, "Nah, like you should write a song called 'Getting Old' for me." And I was like, "Yeah." I really was quite busy at that time. I didn't want to be writing songs, and then. Yeah, a couple of days later, I'm a greenskeeper, so I was blowing some leaves off of the greens on a Sunday morning, and it just came to me, like all of it, you know, all the words, pretty much the chords. And that's when writing songs, that's the thing I love. It's happened to me maybe twice now, where you're off location, you don't have a guitar, and you just think, and you can even picture the chords in your head, and you go home and you play, and it's exactly how you're like, So that's what happened with Getting Old, and I pretty much... even the first recording, which is actually the final recording for both the guitar and my vocals, actually. It was done in here. My wife was out, I had the kids. I was literally playing guitar into the thing. My daughter was hanging off me, and she was singing some totally different stuff, melody over the top. She was just, play with daddy. And then I was like, was that just in time and perfect or whatever? And yeah, listen back, good. So it's a really crazy. It was almost like it was meant to be, that song. Sent it to Scotty, and yeah, then snowballed from there. And Yeah, we love that song.
So when you got the song, Scotty, tell us, what happened there? What was the process there? Because both of you sing in this song, which is actually really cool, and it's from two different points of view.
Well, and that was all Shaun's idea. He was like, here's what I want to do. The first part I want you to sing, and then the solo, and then me. And also, I want to throw in, I could hear like kids in the back at the very end. And Shaun said it was a TV playing a little kids show, and I thought that was perfect. And Shaun was like, I got to re-record it because you can hear the TV. And I was like, no,
don't.
That is a perfect ending. It sounds like you're raising your kids and your circle's about to start. You know, I mean, I thought that was awesome. So, but I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. That's fine. I didn't really think, I don't know. I didn't know what was going to happen, really. I didn't know this was going to happen, that's for sure. But I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And I don't even think you asked me for a second take. I don't remember that.
Yeah, it all pretty much just,
It was so
everything
easy.
you gave me at the start we used, It was so easy compared to some of the other ones, right?
Yeah. And then you sent it to Germany, and we were, well, the rest is history, I guess. So.
Love when it just comes together like that. It's
Yeah.
And so you mentioned sending it to Germany. So, and you've mentioned this before, Scotty. So you guys actually have a sound engineer, guy who masters in Germany.
Shaun does. So
Shaun,
Yeah,
okay.
met him through East Virginia Studios. So yeah, it's just a whole little web of you need all the pins and the string lining up all the photos of people.
Right.
But yeah, that's most of them are real international. The files are bounced all over the globe before they end up on online and all that.
That's
it's
amazing.
Really cool.
That is really cool. Heck yeah. So you got this connection in Germany through Mr. Carr on that.
Yes.
And so you just use him for all of your mastering, right? That?
Yeah, yep. He's good. He's quick. He's well priced, and yeah.
Very nice. Do you do any mixing yourself? Or just
I guess
have
I
him
do.
take care of all of it?
I put it together. I don't know what I'm doing. Equalizers and stuff. I'm just listening and like, yeah, that sounds good. Oh, that doesn't. Lots of what is it? Control Z, undo, right? And the wrong little knob. I'm doing this, but it's all on the computer, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I just do it, and that's why I like having a professional set of ears go over it before it goes out. Because and you're sending him a mixed down WAV file, right? Like it's all. But still the stuff that he can do with a completely, bounced, compressed, all the sounds are in one file, and the stuff he can still do is amazing. Like,
nice.
Somehow, when you know what you're doing.
And both of you have all the recording equipment, which is great. So bouncing the songs back and forth. And so you received the file, Scotty, and you just saying getting old and sent it over to him, and that was a take, and then
sent him the voice file. Yep.
Right. And so Shaun, you actually sang the whole song and then said, Scotty, I want you to sing the first. It's about 3/4 of the song is you, Scotty. Yeah. And I really like how when you come in, you're actually singing from a younger guy's point of view. Tell us about that.
So I had a lot of inspiration, actually. Like, my wife's grandfather is having health problems. She's from Lithuania, so that was like far away as well. And that was sort of the first thing since she's been here with me. We've been here almost 6 years now. The first sort of thing where it was like far out. You really feel the distance, when a loved one is sick, so far away, and you're looking at. Anyway, so that was happening. My grandfather passed like 2 years before. So that was still kind of fresh on. That's the only person that's passed in my life so far. Touch wood, thank God. And who else do we have? We live in an apartment complex, and the neighbor downstairs, he's almost like another grandfather to our kids. Like, he's such a sweet old guy, and he was having health problems. So it was kind of all at once. And then Scotty mentioned it. So there's heaps of fuel for that fire. And I just thought, saying from the perspective like, you are getting old, but don't worry, like, you're going to be forever young in my heart and soul, I think I say, or my thoughts,
So, Scotty, this song to you, is it kind of like more family, more, like grandkid or kid, and, kind of, it's not friendship. It's family.
Exactly. At the time I was recording it, my grandsons lived with us. And they don't anymore, which is heartbreaking. But, wow, that's harder than I thought. But, so I had them on my mind when I was singing it.
When you were singing it right there?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that's how it was written, Shaun, right? Kind of family instead of friendship right there. So, well, so we're going to play that song right now. We're going to be right back. One of my favorite songs, I got to say, just because, I'm getting old and I feel it all the time. When you like get up from a chair and you're like, I get made fun of a lot for that. But
no one can say it in my extended family now. Like it's something I reckon people over 25 say on a daily basis. Oh, yeah, I'm getting old. But someone will say it, and another family member will just straight turn to Scotty. I'm getting old.
That happens in my house too.
Yep. You're not allowed to say it anymore, or you will get Scottified.
Right? Yeah. So no one says it anymore. It's just like
it's a household phrase, and I am
aging.
Right. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, this is Getting Old. This is Scotty Allen and Shaun Lennon. So if you'll notice, Scotty Allen sings about the first, 75% of the song, and then Shaun comes in as the younger generation. And enjoy. We will be right back.
I'm getting old. Adventures of my youth are catching up with me. My body and my mind ain't what they used to be. And it's just like I was told. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm still here. But man, it kinda sucks getting old. I'm getting old. Getting old. My sentimental mindset wants to take it slow. Pictures of the past, don't want to let them go. I was beautiful and bold, and now I'm always cold. Man, it kinda sucks getting old. Getting old.
Starts to fade away. Though I hate to see you go, you will forever stay in my heart and in my soul, where you won't have to worry about getting old.
Getting Old, featuring Shaun Lennon right there. And, I think that was actually the first song that you sent to me, Scotty.
Yeah, I think so.
And just absolutely loved it from the get-go. And I love how you guys did the different generations in there and how it ends. And then the kids in the background. That's just really cool that you kept that in there.
Nice touch. Good job, Shaun.
It's a nice ending. How many kids you got, Shaun?
Two little ones. So my daughter is almost 4. She'll be 4 in a couple of weeks. And my son turned 2 in the end of March.
Nice.
So it's full at the moment.
Right.
Plus all my song babies, right? You say that, Scotty, your songs are like your babies as well.
Yeah, that's one of the first. Oh, yeah. And that's one of the first things he was telling me was that before we even collaborated on anything, he was saying, hey, one of your songs, my kid won't go to sleep unless I play it for him.
Really?
Yeah.
You remember what song that was?
Yeah.
I thought that was so cool. It's like, this guy's going to be my best friend.
I got the whole playlist. It was before
was I Swear to God?
Find it.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
Yeah, it was I Swear to God.
Yeah.
What song is it?
It's called I Swear to God.
I Swear to God.
Yeah. It's about a boyfriend and girlfriend that live across the state from each other and just can't wait to see each other.
Right, a little long distance relationship type thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And Why I'm Leaving they like as well.
Oh,
but I don't think that was quite out yet when I met you.
Yeah.
So it would have been, I swear to God. They do like Why I'm Leaving.
Thanks, buddy. I like all your songs too.
So, you guys really back and forth. I mean, you've written some songs, Scotty, that Shaun's going to be working on and vice versa. I mean, you guys really just collaborate that way. You're both songwriters, which is absolutely awesome. You know, so I've worked with a lot of people, you know, it's just like they're incredible musicians. They just can't write songs, you know. Also met some people, like, they can write some lyrics and songs like that, but, you know, put a guitar in their lap, they're like,
yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing. So it's a perfect combination right there. Do you guys work with anybody else, collaborate with anybody else in your mix? I'm saying, you know, Scotty, Shaun, plus others? Yeah,
right now, me and Shaun and Dwight Carr are actually working on something together. I don't think we have a name for the song yet, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still an infant, isn't it? It's still in the conception stage.
But because there were 3 things to pick from. So the song's called Third Pick right now.
Third Pick. Kind of reminds me, it's just like, that's the third pick is the one since you lost the 2 while you were playing guitar and you always fall on the floor in the hole. Something like that.
But I have noticed with more than 2... Oh, sorry. I have noticed with more than 2 people, it is harder to nail down the time.
Right. Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The more people, for sure.
It's taken us a lot longer.
And the more countries. Exactly. You just gotta find, you know, like 8 countries and, you know, make a song in a year.
Yeah. We are the world in 10 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, Shaun, what would you say is your favorite part? Is it the writing of the music or is it the writing of the lyrics?
Probably for me, lyrics. Like I would think of myself as a, you know, when they say singer-songwriter, I'm like a kind of singer-songwriter. That's what was holding me back as well, apart from the technology and realizing, this isn't too hard to get it to a semi-decent quality, to get it online. It was like, I wasn't confident as a singer. You know, I still don't think I'm a good singer. Like, I just go, but, you know. So I'd write songs and then go to singing and be like, whatever. But then, it just had to go at the end, building up the confidence, and why not? Just chuck it up there, see what happens. You never know. Someone might like your voice.
Exactly. And what about you, Scotty?
I think I like writing the music the best.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's kind of perfect there, right there, then, too.
Yeah, there you go. Get into a jam and just...
Yeah.
Right.
Call my buddy Shaun.
Have you written some songs on the keyboards, or is it mainly the guitar, Scotty?
Yeah, I have, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of switch back and forth. Yeah. And Shaun, you just kind of write songs mainly with the guitar?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sure.
And do you, Shaun, do you write lyrics first and then put some music to it, or vice versa?
Most of the time it'll be lyrics first, or I'll get like a little bit. Like, it's weird when you write a lyric and then you realize that's not the start, that's the end of the verse, or that's the chorus or the bridge, and then you kind of figure that out on guitar and then expand from there, go backwards through the song or forwards from the middle outwards sort of thing. So that's cool. That's the only time where I'll be playing and then kind of doing that, what a lot of other people do, like humming stuff and then thinking what words fit in. Yeah. Sometimes it goes that way, but most of the time I write the lyrics first and then try and figure out how I want it to be.
Gotcha. And Scotty, you probably just do the music first, right?
Yeah, and then the lyrics just come with the tones and melodies, I guess. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, the
yin and yang.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. The songs that you guys are working on. Do you guys are you writing? Do you usually? I mean, we asked Scotty this, but I'm going to ask him as well again. But Shaun, do you really write about your life experiences, your family, things that you really know about, or do you like writing fictional type songs?
Fictional. Let's see. I do pretty much write about stuff going on in my life, but I feel like that would get boring pretty quick. That's just going to be about how tough it is raising kids and how much I love my wife. So sometimes I put myself in other people's situations that are close to me, or I've got a few songs like that, or just appreciation songs. I got a coffee song out there, which I guess comes back to how hard it is raising kids. I wrote a coffee appreciation song.
Coffee appreciation song. I love
great song. Great song.
That's out there. So lots of different stuff. Yeah.
And Scott,
they're all, yeah.
Well, I'll amend my answer. Last time I said personal, private stuff, but it's also about friends and their stories too.
Right.
So,
right.
But
Exactly.
I guess there's a connection to me somewhere, though. It's never yet, at least, about a stranger.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They always, you have some connection point somewhere to it. It's not completely, I'm going to imagine that I'm a Norwegian school kid about I never put myself that far. I'm like, all right, and I'm going to do that.
Right. Yeah, nothing I don't have any expertise in, for sure. Mm-hmm. So.
And Shaun, did you grow up actually surrounded by music? I mean, parents and growing up, anything like that?
Yeah, my stepdad was playing, so he was he was really into old school 50s and 60s stuff like Elvis, Roy Orbison, Johnny Cash, Shakin' Stevens from the UK. I think that's a bit later, but yeah, so I grew up with all that kind of music, and then got to a teenager and started appreciating rock and all that. But yeah, he sort of got me to pick up a guitar, and then I went to some lessons to learn a bit more. He was pretty much just chords and singer-songwriter style, and I went and learned a bit of lead guitar, which I pretty much lost now. I don't really use it now. I'm just full circle back to just playing chords pretty much. But yeah, so definitely, like, he was a big inspiration, like showing me all these musical styles that I probably wouldn't have heard had it not been for him, because being a teenager, you just would have been Nirvana and Chili Peppers and all that would have come naturally. But the older stuff, which I think some of the songs, I'm sort of writing one now that's got a bit of a, 50s rockabilly kind of feel. Not rockabilly, almost, yeah. Like those simple chord progressions, yeah. So, which they're good. It's good.
I love 50s. I always say that it's very hard to be in a bad mood listening to 50s music.
Yeah, that's true.
That's one thing I love about it. And then 60s kind of as well. 70s, it started getting into the heavier stuff, and mentally, like lyrically, yeah. So growing up, Shaun, what were some of your musical influences, your favorite bands, your favorite, what's on your top 10 list going through the years?
Yeah, all right, here we go. I'm about to show my age.
And you got to be thinking about this too, Scotty. So
Taylor, Miley, Bruno Mars. No, definitely Roy Orbison and Elvis and Johnny Cash. Like from my stepfather, I love those guys. Peppers, massive Peppers fan. Do like a bit of Nirvana. I like Hall & Oates, man. That's probably what I play the most now, to be honest. Spotify, Rich Girl Radio, and it just gives me all songs in that similar style, a bit of Stevie Wonder and stuff. I like it all, man. And rap music even, like I definitely had a phase where I was listening to a lot of like rap, which was cool. Like their lyrics are awesome sometimes, like so clever. They got to put so many of them into a song as well. So a bit of everything, man. But yeah, who else? Trying to think. And now I get Lithuanian music from my wife, which is just totally different again. So it's like
Lithuanian music. Okay.
Yeah, so,
do tell.
yeah. Well, they've obviously got all their music over there, and some of the people over there are doing some really awesome things, some really like experimental things now. But even they have this guy. I'm going to assume it was 60s, 70s. Vitoltas Karnigas, and he's just like. Even on Wikipedia, it says he's a bard, like B-A-I-R-D, from The Witcher sort of thing. But like, yeah, he's got some really cool folk Lithuanian songs, and translate the lyrics. Like, this is just beautiful stuff, So yeah, a bit of that as well.
Yeah, you gotta send us some of that stuff. I'm curious.
Oh, for sure.
All right, Scotty, your turn.
What was the question again? Lithuania? I've never been there.
What's going on?
What now?
Getting old.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, just your influences, your top 10 over the years, and
wow.
Pink
Floyd, That's one of the big ones.
Yeah, we got a Pink
Def
Floyd
Leppard.
poster in here.
Yeah,
Ooh, there you
Def
go.
Leppard.
He's going to say Def Leppard next.
I did. Yeah, you see, my future boy, he knows what already happened today. The Eagles, Don Henley, Glenn Frey, Joe Walsh, all those guys. Colin Hay, he's in there. Men at Work. So that whole sound was just mind blowing to me. But again, with Shaun, pretty much you put it in front of me, I'll find something that I like now.
Right.
About it. Period.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
That's good. Real diverse right there. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. I mean, absolutely love it. My dad got me into a lot of the 60s music. That was his favorite, But that just sparked the fire. And then I'm the only one in my family that was kind of into, had a passion about music.
yeah, same here.
Yeah. Everyone, the same to you?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was the weird one.
Right. Exactly. And Shaun, you said your dad actually played, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
he
my
was a
stepfather,
musician.
yeah.
Your stepfather. Exactly. Gotcha.
Yep. He plays. He's good. Yeah, he'll sing. He's got an awesome voice. I'm trying to do a song with him as well. You're gonna get on Spotify, mate. He's like, oh.
You're just gonna get
he's
pulled
got-
all directions, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Does your wife sing at all, or is she musical? Or
She does. I force her to do backups in some of my songs. She's like, I can't sing. You're a girl. You can sing. It's fine. Just do it. So she's in a couple of songs just as a backing harmonies. But yeah, no, I think she likes it. She does sing to herself sometimes. I'm like just behind her with a microphone.
There you go.
No, nothing like that. My
That's
sister does though.
your sister?
My
Okay.
sister. Yeah, yep.
Nice.
She sings. She loves it. Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. Just tell your wife it's okay. There's auto tune now. We just won't do it like T-Pain where it's all electronic sounding.
Obvious.
Not too much.
Exactly. So you guys just sent in this next song, "Beg You for Mercy." And so this was tell me about this song. So Shaun, you wrote this song, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Tell us about the meaning of this song. What is this song about for you?
Well, I was listening to a lot of the boys from our group, Wes Herndon, Wyatt, East Virginia Studios, and Scotty. So I had all this Americana in my head, and I was just like, just wrote a song out when I get my, can we swear? I get my,
we're not
sugar,
FCC,
honey,
yeah.
ice. Okay, no worries. When I get my shit together, it just came to my head, because I still feel like that sometimes. My wife, I'm just like, I just wish I was an adult for you. One day I'm gonna love you better when I get my shit together. That's sort of what I had, and it snowballed from there. And we live by the coast, so I put some sailing references, sailing out to the sea, my anchor, storm coming, all this kind of stuff I put in there. Wrote the song, and then I just heard it with the Americana style, even country music American. I was like, I can't sing this. It's just not my style. Couldn't picture it any other way in my mind. So I just threw that one to the boys on the thing, and Scotty grabbed it, and he added the whole "Beg You for Mercy" part that wasn't in there. So he made it his own a bit, and yeah, it's a good song. I do like this song.
And I interpreted it totally different.
Yeah, I was actually I was gonna just ask you that. So he sent that to basically to the forum, and Scotty, you're just like, nope, this is mine.
Called it.
Got it. Yep. It's kind of
Nosies
dibs.
or whatever they say.
Do you guys call dibs on this?
Yeah, I made sure nobody takes that. That's mine now.
Right, exactly.
But,
it's kind of calling shotgun. It's nope, I already called it. So what is this song? What did you get out of this song, Scotty? What was this song about for you?
A broken man, really. Somebody that, like Shaun was saying, couldn't get his shit together, but probably never would, somebody, just like your lyrics said, somebody that had it all, but that's just not enough. And then they blew it. And that's kind of why the videos, and I went to Victor, I don't know if you've been down there. There's some abandoned houses down there by Cripple Creek, and I filmed a video in there. It was probably illegal that I was in there, but the house was representative of the way the man felt, just falling down. The roof is just gone, and so it just felt like a broken man that was going to just never get his shit together to me.
So you kind of took it as kind of an all is lost thing. That's why I did watch the video on YouTube.
My wife filmed that. So.
Oh, okay, perfect. And so, yeah, I kind of got that sense where it's just like, it's just a kind of, not burned down house, but just like abandoned,
Tattered,
everything's
torn,
lost.
yeah.
And then, Shaun, you kind of wrote it as maybe some hope in there.
Yeah.
So one day I will get my shit together.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And Scotty, so you added "Thank You for Mercy."
I beg you for mercy.
I beg you for mercy. Tell us about that. Why'd you add that? What led you to think that?
Well, initially the song was written for it had different lyrics. It was about a guy that I knew. I won't go into that story today, but he's in Lyman. He's in prison now. And that's where he'll pretty much be for. So the song was about him, and it was, I beg you for mercy, Mm-hmm. Then I was like, I don't think I want to release that. So I just kind of got rid of the lyrics and had the song waiting there. And then when I was reading those lyrics that Shaun wrote, before I even claimed them, I was like, man, that would fit perfectly. Beg you for mercy. That's even better. So he's begging for her mercy, the way that you do. Forgive me. I'm sorry I was so horrible. Sorry I can't change.
Right.
And I beg you for mercy. Can I please just stay here? So
Scotty, you're asking for forgiveness, and Shaun is asking for time.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a perfect way to put it.
Maybe they're both the same thing, though.
Maybe they are.
So,
forgiveness
with
words, too.
We're getting deep now, boys.
Philosophy with Scotty Allen and Shaun Lennon.
All right, Scotty, you got a bag in front of you. What is that?
It's a little something that Shaun and I wanted you to have. I want everyone to have one, but I just know that this is your favorite song. I'm not going to open it.
It's my
I was going to open it for you.
Oh, so it's getting old, of course.
I just had to rattle the paper.
Right. Gotta rattle it, right? This is radio. Well, and television, I guess. Doing. That is a beautiful picture behind it, too.
Yeah, that's that
is, so it's a nice coffee mug, which is perfect. And I need to hear that coffee song.
You always need your coffee.
Yeah. I need that coffee song and then put coffee in this and, wake up. That is awesome. So nice coffee mug with a tree with a bunch of clocks, getting old. And
on the back it says something, too.
Scotty Allen, Shaun Lennon. Man, it kind of sucks getting old. Yeah, tell me about it.
I always remember.
Always remember. Before we actually, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And before we get in and play that last song, you guys, I'm not going to spoil it really too much, but there are two renditions of Getting Old that we're probably going to be playing in December.
One or two?
There's going to be two of them.
Oh, okay.
So they were kind of passed around, and Scotty, you kind of just like, listen to them. Tell me what you think. And
an argument.
Kind of, yeah. So Getting Old kind of has changed to a rendition of a Christmas song, which is kind of cool. So are you guys planning on releasing these or just kind of thinking about it?
In December. Go ahead. Shaun, you could take the ball. This was your idea.
Take the ball off.
Oh, we want to release them, all right. That's for sure. Definitely. Yeah. We got a good feeling about that. I like it.
I love, I don't know how it is in Australia, but around here, around Christmas time, I can't stand going to stores. I can't stand going to shops because it's the same boring Christmas songs over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear 100 different ways to sing Jingle Bells. And that's why on K4CO this last Christmas, I mean, we actually played some Christmas, but rock music and blues music. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff out there, but it's not played. So, Shaun, that was your idea to kind of take a little Christmas take at that song, huh?
No. Well, unknowingly, I've been saying it's getting cold here. It's getting cold here. So the kids are sick. I had all the flu medicines lined up on the counter, like kids paracetamol, adult paracetamol. It all is a stash. And I think I sent a video to Scotty, and I was like, "It's getting cold," and I don't associate cold with Christmas, right? And he goes, "Oh yeah, we got a Christmas song," and I was like, "What? You're so right." So yeah, that's that.
That is interesting. So it's cold right now down there.
to him.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's like 60 degrees.
What is it?
Oh, please.
It's cold for us.
Right. It's like California. People coming here, it's like 60, 70 degrees and they're wearing sweaters. What's wrong with
he
you?
tells me in Celsius, and I'm like, boy, wait a minute. Let me translate. It's not cold. 2 degrees is not cold.
Exactly.
It's cold.
That is awesome. Well, Shaun, thank you very much for staying up. It's probably 1 o'clock down there or something like that.
Yep.
In the
17
morning?
past 1 in the morning. Yeah, no worries. I didn't stay up. I had a nap. I had a 4-hour nap, so I'm good.
Okay, so you're good. Awesome. Well, it's just so wonderful that you were able to join us here. And Scotty, of course, is always
loving it, man.
Oh, of course. We're looking forward to speaking with you guys a few times and listening to much, much more of your music. And as well, Shaun, make sure to send us some of yours that you're working on as well, and the collaborations. And it's absolutely awesome. So we are going to end it with Beg You for Mercy. And, once again, this is Shaun's song for asking for time and hope that there's something going to change. And Scotty's saying, nope, it's not.
It's too late. And
it's too late.
Sorry.
And that's one thing one of my favorite things about music is the interpretation of it. It's like part of me, after I interpret it, I want to find out, okay, what was the writer's...
Yeah, was I anywhere near what they were thinking?
What were they thinking, because it could be completely different in someone's mind because they internalize it,
Hotel California is a great example.
Exactly.
It's about nothing.
Right. It's one of the most beautiful things about music.
Yep.
So, Shaun, definitely don't be a stranger, all right?
Will not.
All right. You take care out there.
Take it easy, brother.
We're going to end it here is Scotty Allen, written by Shaun Lennon with Beg You for Mercy. You guys take care. Have a great day.
Half a century on this earth, you'd think I'd figure shit out by now. 'Cause I got the car, the job, the house, the kids. But I'm still feeling lost somehow. Ah, babe, you're my anchor. You keep me from drifting out too far. But when I set sail this morning, I could feel the waves crashing in your heart. Yeah, maybe I smoke too much. Maybe I started off too young. Maybe my heart's too free. Maybe I've lost my mind. But babe, I love you so. And I promise to love you better. One day, when I get my shit together, so I beg you for mercy, and I beg for your forgiveness. Oh, babe, I beg you just to let me stay. When I get my shit together. It's been half half a century on this earth, and now I still haven't figured shit out. No, no, no. I lost the car, I lost the job, the house, the kids. Oh, God, I'm feeling lost inside. Oh, babe. My babe, you know I love you. You know I promise I'll love you better one day when I get my shit together. Ah, babe, when I get my shit together. Ah, babe, I beg you for mercy. Beg you for mercy. Oh, and I beg you for forgiveness. Your forgiveness. I beg you to let me stay with you. And I swear to you, I'm gonna get my shit together. When I get my shit together, I'll get my shit together, I promise. When I get my shit together. Living in the night.